Imagine standing on the edge of a shallow lake just as the sun is rising. The waters glow gold, the sky is streaked with pink, and in front of you stands a crowd of tall, elegant birds, balancing on one leg like professional yoga instructors. Their feathers look like they were dipped in cotton candy, and every now and then a whole group lifts off at once, long necks stretched forward and legs trailing behind like ribbons in the air. These are flamingos, some of the most eye-catching and unusual birds on Earth. But behind those bright feathers and graceful poses are some striking secrets about how they eat, live, grow up, and survive in some of the harshest environments on the planet. Flamingos are wading birds, which means they spend much of their time walking through shallow water looking for food. There are 6 different species of flamingos found in parts of Africa, South America, the Caribbean, Southern Europe, and Asia. Even though they all look similar at first glance, they live in very different places, from tropical lagoons to high, cold mountain lakes in the Andes. What they all have in common are long legs, long S-shaped necks, and the famous curved beaks that look almost upside down. One of the biggest questions that people ask is, are flamingos born pink? And the answer is no. Baby flamingos hatch with gray or white fluffy feathers. Their famous pink color comes from their diet. Flamingos eat tiny shrimp, algae, and microscopic organisms that contain natural pigments called carotenoids. These pigments are found in carrots and sweet potatoes. When flamingos digest this food, the pigments are absorbed into their feathers, skin, and even their beaks and legs. The more pigment-rich food they eat, the brighter their color becomes. So a pale flamingo can actually be a sign that it hasn't been getting enough food. Flamingos don't peck or tear food the way many birds do. Instead, their beaks are designed like built-in strainers. When a flamingo feeds, it bends its head upside down in the water. Its tongue acts like a pump, pulling in muddy water and then pushing it back out. Inside the beak are comb-like structures called lamella that trap tiny bits of food while letting water and mud flow out. This method is called filter feeding, and it's similar to how whales like blue whales filter krill from ocean water. It's a messy process, but it's perfectly designed for life in shallow, nutrient-rich water. Flamingos are famous for standing on one leg, sometimes for hours at a time. Scientists believe this behavior helps them to conserve body heat. Flamingos often stand in cold water, and by tucking one leg under their feathers, they reduce the amount of heat lost through their bare skin. Another theory is that it reduces muscle fatigue, allowing them to rest while staying upright and ready to move if needed. Amazingly, flamingos can even sleep while balanced on one leg without falling over. Flamingos are extremely social birds. They live in colonies that can include thousands or even hundreds of thousands of individuals. Living in large groups helps protect them from predators because there are many eyes watching out for danger. It also helps them coordinate breeding. Flamingos often perform group courtship displays where they march together, flap their wings to show off their bright colors, and move their heads in synchronized patterns. These displays help birds choose healthy mates and strengthen social bonds within the colony. Speaking of mating, when it's time to lay eggs, flamingos don't build nests in trees. Instead, they build small, volcano-shaped towers out of mud. These mud mounds can be up to a foot tall and help keep the eggs safe from flooding and extreme ground heat. Each pair usually lays just one egg. Both parents take turns sitting on the egg to keep it warm, using a special bare patch of skin on their belly called a brood patch to transfer heat. Flamingos can make milk. Many people are aware that mammals make milk, but there are a few birds that also have this special ability. When a chick hatches, it doesn't start eating shrimp right away. Instead, both parents produce a special, highly nutritious liquid in their throats called crop milk. This milk is bright red because it contains the same carotenoid pigments that make flamingos pink. The chick drinks this for the first few weeks of life while it grows stronger. Eventually, groups of chicks gather together in large nurseries called creches, watched over by a few adults while the rest of the parents go off to feed. Flamingos often live in places that seem almost unlivable, such as super salty lakes or alkaline wetlands that would harm many other animals. Their bodies are specially adapted to handle these environments. They have glands in their heads that help filter out excess salt, which they then sneeze out. Living in these extreme places actually helps flamingos because there are fewer predators and less competition for food. Flamingos are a big bird, so some people wonder, can flamingos fly? Even though they spend a lot of time waiting, flamingos are strong flyers. They run across the water to gain speed, then lift off with powerful wing beats. In flight, their long necks stretch straight forward and their legs trail far behind them. Some flamingos migrate long distances between feeding and breeding areas, often traveling at night. Flamingos face several challenges in the wild. Habitat loss is one of the biggest threats. Wetlands are often drained or polluted, which removes feeding and nesting areas. Climate change can also affect water levels and food availability. In some places, human disturbances near nesting colonies have caused adults to abandon their eggs. Conservation groups work to protect important wetlands and monitor flamingo populations to make sure that these unique birds continue to thrive. When you think of classic lawn ornaments, you will likely think of either a garden gnome or the classic pink flamingo. But why do people put flamingos in their yard, and how did it start? People started putting flamingos in their yards for a mix of fun, humor, and tradition. Plastic became popular in the 1950s, and it felt new and modern. Cheap plastic flamingos were a way to brighten up the post-war landscape, as houses had started to look very similar. They stood out as a flashy pink pop of color that instantly made someone's yard feel fun and exciting. They started to be associated with a cheap, trashy look in 1972 after the John Waters movie Pink Flamingos. Some HOAs have actually banned the use of flamingos in the yard in the modern era because it gives off a less dignified look. Over time, flamingos turned into kind of a playful cultural symbol. Some people use them just because they love the bright, kitschy look. Others use them as a joke, like secretly filling in a friend's yard with flamingos as a prank. There are also different versions for special occasions, like flamingos with Christmas hats or birthday flamingos. Flamingos on the lawn suggest that person does not take themselves too seriously. Instead of a perfectly manicured yard, flamingos give off a lighthearted, welcoming vibe. From ancient art to modern lawn decorations, flamingos have captured human imaginations for centuries. Their bright color, graceful shape, and unusual behaviors make them stand out in the bird world. But beyond their beauty, flamingos are also an important indicator of wetland health. When flamingos are thriving, it often means the ecosystem around them is healthy too. So the next time you see a flamingo, whether in the wild, at the zoo, or even a plastic lawn decoration on someone's yard, remember that you're looking at a bird specially designed for a life of teamwork, tough environments, and tiny underwater meals. Behind that elegant pose is a filter-feeding expert, long-distance flyer, and a devoted parent. Flamingos aren't just pretty, they're one of nature's most fascinating survival stories. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're interested in birds, check out this video all about another special bird wearing a tuxedo. It's a penguin! Thank you for watching, and don't forget to get messy and make lots of mistakes today. Bye!